You want to tell the folks at home what we're doing? Besides twerking in front of the refrigerator?
Let's see if there's anything else we needed. Tonight, we're going to do something that I think scares us both a little bit.
Our favorite way to travel is slowly.
We gotta hike up the beach. To spend enough time in each place to not only visit the tourist sites, but to learn to live like the locals. Fishermen just pull up in the boat, drag
Fish right out of the boat.
To soak in the culture and understand our differences, but connect through our similarities.
This week on Cooking with Mel and Don, we're making fish head stew. Travel for us is really about expanding our horizons with new sights, new sounds, and experiences.
So join us this week as we try new things on the island of Eleuthera. We're Mela and Don.
We uprooted our lives. We should do a new intro for this one.
But people love the one bite at a time.
Yeah, but we're not working on the bus.
Yeah, once we're living in the bus, we'll be making travel videos. One bite at a time. That doesn't even make any sense.
Over the last couple weeks, we've been enjoying exploring the island of Eleuthera in the Bahamas. Our first stop today is at Island Farms.
So this is the farm right here. Like behind the shop that they sell the food is all the food. This is amazing. This is the way we should all be eating. Like getting the food direct from the farm. You're so cute. You're so cute.
They can grow just about anything.
Our first night here, we had this amazing arugula Caesar salad. And the arugula leaves were huge and tasted delicious. We were like, this has to be from the island. So I'm so excited that we found the arugula that we had. Gonna be eating salad.
So we just found a local fish market, and by that, it means the fishermen just pull up in the boat, drag
Fish right out of the boat. And chop it up for you.
Where did you guys fish at today? On the Atlantic? I know. We got some grouper, which is the other island specialty. We just happened to have a fish bucket. Put it in that other trash bag.
Caught it.
Have you had grouper before?
No.
I hopefully like grouper because we got a big one.
We're going on a little adventure. I'm just along for the walk. Where are we going, Don?
Just outside of Governor's Harbor in the area we're staying at is the beach for the spot of the famous Eleuthera Club Med. It was devastated by a hurricane, so we're gonna hike up to the entrance, see what's still left of Club Med Eleuthera. We gotta hike up the beach. So we're on the old Club Med property. We're gonna try to follow one of the paths. Oh, here's some stuff here.
Well, it's gonna be a mosquito heaven over here.
So the old Club Med pool probably is now just the mosquito breeding ground. Ooh. There's some building over here in the distance. What do you think? You want to take over the old Club Med?
No, I don't think so.
No? Might require a little cleanup, but we got...
A lot of cleanup.
There's like 20 acres here.
Get all the school buses on the island and make a Skoolie mad.
As we've driven around the island, we've seen no shortage of abandoned school buses.
Oh, those will get totally washed away in a hurricane. The thing with this side of the island, the Atlantic, is like the wild side. And most of the time it's actually kind of calm to swim in. I guess the locals say, you know, when it gets really stormy, they refer to it as the rage, like the ocean gets so crazy. All right.
I don't know what this room is.
I think we should go in there.
Looks like a few people have ransacked the place. A map.
Of Club Med.
People just pulled all these blueprints out of these blueprint shelves at Eleuthera Club Med.
The locals have to live with the threat of hurricanes, but they learn where to build and how to build to withstand nature.
Now the other day when we bought that grouper straight from the fishermen, they were also selling conch. And we thought it was probably best that we didn't cook this ourselves because we had no idea how to. We should probably let the Bohemians cook it for us.
The conch is a sea snail. You probably know its shell because it's the kind of shell you hold up to your ear to listen to the ocean. So today we're gonna go try one of the conch dishes. It's a specialty of the entire Caribbean region. Maybe the chicken you can get here at this restaurant is pretty fresh.
Can we get the cracked conch? So there's three main ways we've seen this conch served on the island. The one is like this, the cracked conch, which they tenderize it, they beat it up before they lightly fry it. And then you can get a conch salad, where they chop the conch up into tiny little pieces. Or conch fritters, where they add all kinds of spices and deep fry it. Then we also had to try the Bohemian Mac and Cheese. It's a little different in that they bake it. Lime juice on here first. It's very much like calamari. It's got another sort of fishy taste to it though, more so than calamari. I kind of like anything seafood. I didn't expect to not like it. The tartar sauce just kind of masks it too much though.
Now, I'm not a huge fan of calamari myself, so I'm gonna give it a try. It is good. It's lightly breaded. It's kind of a little bit like a fried shrimp in a way. This light breading too is nice. It's almost like a panko, like a Japanese kind of breading. I might like it a little bit better with some tartar sauce though. Yeah, tasty. This is gonna be a fun meal.
I definitely love conch. If you're iffy about seafood, it's probably a safer bet to try conch fritters or cracked conch.
Now, we've had a lot of fun on the island, but we don't want you to think that it's all rum and coconuts.
Now this trash isn't from the locals just littering. There's no houses or anything around here. This is completely undeveloped land here. All of this is just washing up out of the ocean. If you look at what that trash all is, it's 90% plastic. And there's big pieces of plastic, and then there's tiny broken down pieces of plastic too. Tiny bits that we can see, not to mention then the microplastic that's in the ocean. And that's in our bodies, that we all end up with it in our bodies.
So we've seen the locals out and about picking up the beach, and we thought maybe that's something we should chip in and do. This is the North Atlantic, so the North Atlantic plastic trash island are somewhere out there. And this is the first island where the trash will wash up onto as it hits the Bahamas. Tonight we're mixing it up a little bit. We're gonna make a grouper, Tikka Masala.
Yum. The first time we ate the grouper, we wanted to just taste the fish by itself. And by itself, it was delicious. It's really meaty for a white fish. And I'm sure it was extra delicious because it was so fresh. So now that we've tasted what it tastes like, we can make it spicy and interesting. Bon appetit! I'm excited. It's pretty good. I like it. It goes really well with the fish. Just enough spice for me. As you can see, we hated it. Good job, Don.
Thank you.
That was a good idea putting it with the tikka masala.
Well, I figured we had to spice things up. So we're having the same old grouper every day.
Are you gonna spice things up in the bedroom tonight too?
That's not for public knowledge.
Oh, sorry.
One thing I've never done is go skinny dipping in the Atlantic Ocean. Oh, what a great way to start the morning.
What started as a dare became our morning ritual.
As we went back again and again and again, and nearly every day we were on the island. You want to tell the folks at home what we're doing? Besides twerking in front of the refrigerator?
Let's see if there's anything else we needed. Tonight, we're going to do something that I think scares us both a little bit. We've cooked all the fish except pretty much the fish head. We don't quite have all of the ingredients because we're on vacation, and so we're going to do a kind of fish stew.
Now, you haven't cooked the fish yet, have you?
No, you've been cooking all the fish. Well, this is the head? No, there it is. Oh, goodness. Wow, I thought he was going to prepare it for us more. Oh, my goodness. Most Americans don't eat the heads. It's easier to just remove the head and not know that it was once a live thing. And I gotta say, like, I'm like, oh, are we really doing this? Wow. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be something.
This is definitely a first for me. Okay. Making you cry?
Not yet. Oh, God, look.
How's the fish look?
Fish is cooked. Ooh.
Did you get a little fish steam in the face?
Yeah.
This week on Cooking with Mel and Don. So now we gotta pick some of this fish meat out.
And a little white wine. My mother taught me that when you cook, you put your white wine into your cooking, and then, very important next step, top up the chef's wine glass. smells amazing. It's really good. The fish is delicious. I feel like we could do some more slightly spicy, like maybe put some crushed red peppers. I really like it. Very flavorful. And I'm not sure if it's the way it's cooked or it's because it's the fish head that it has more flavor, but I'm a big fan of this. Are you scared of cooking it?
I was a little anxious about how we cook fish heads. Even when we would catch fish as kids, my mom or dad would clean them. They'd always cut the head off, and I don't think we ever used it. It's really tasty. It's like a thick, meaty white fish. Not quite like cod, maybe more like sea bass. It's pretty tasty.
I'm glad that we bought this whole fish and it came with the fish heads, because I don't think I ever would have chosen to buy fish heads.
We would have loved to spend more time here as we slipped into the slow pace of island life, and we're sad to go.
But the island had worked its way into our souls, and the most valuable souvenir we'll be bringing back is inspiration.
People have been asking us since we started building our bus, what are we going to call our bus? And we've said, well, probably nothing. We didn't want to name it just for the sake of naming it without like a name coming to us for a reason. And the island has inspired us. And we actually have a name for our bus now. And we're looking for some driftwood that we can put the name on that comes from this island that gave us the inspiration.
This is one of the coolest and very windiest days we've had yet, but we're not going to let that stop us from jumping in the water one more time.
Oh, it's like high tide. I guess it's not far to run into the ocean. We have had such an amazing time here, and our morning ritual has been pretty awesome. I'm actually really upset that we won't be able to go jump in the ocean every morning anymore. Something about the cold water, like, and it wakes you up.
Well, we're gonna wrap this one up. Thanks for hanging out with us again this week, and we'll see you next week.
It's 18 degrees and it's quite a change from the Bahamas. We're gonna screw our backsplash down into our kitchen countertop.
We're gonna cut down the wood for our upper kitchen cabinet number 1.